Hello everyone, and welcome to the review of the 75311 Imperial Armored Marauder. This set is 8 for ages 8 and up and comes with 478 pieces. Let's get into the box art. For the box art, this set is pretty standard. Obviously it has the white greybling Mandalorian in the top, just like all the other Mandalorian sets. For Clone Wars it would be 332nd Trooper, so on and so forth. Of course it's got the build in the front, and on the back it has all the play features and different ideas you could do with it. Grief card at the top, and then other words and stuff that God knows what's on. Lego Life logo on this side, and on the bottom some more words. Anyway, let's get into the minifigures. For the first minifigure up, of course we have Grief Karga. Very nice minifigure with the fin hairpiece. Unfortunately no back face print, but he does have quite a grim looking face. Has a little blaster, and there's pretty good connections between the leg print and the torso print. Nice printing on the hips. No side leg printing or arm printing or anything, but pretty basic and standard back print. But most people, including myself, think it gets the job done. Fortunately, no back face print, but I'll take him. I'll take for what we've got. This set also includes two of the stormtroopers, of course, of the newer design, with those very, very controversial helmets. Personally, I really like their dual molding, and just the printing is a lot more accurate in general on these guys. Back printing is pretty nice as well, and just in general, they're much better figures in my opinion to the old ones. However, because of LEGO's new beings, they're doing different face prints on figures. So for this guy, if I can just put it off, he has a face that looks pretty like angry, I would say. And for this person, she has a nice, like, I would say angry as well. These guys are pretty cool, but definitely not the standout for the set. Now this is the standout for the set. The beautiful, beautiful Mortar Trooper. Never ever gotten before by LEGO. That amazing printing on the legs, torso print, and of course on the newer design of helmet. Has that nice yellow pauldron with the area on the back to hold your mortars, I would say. Unfortunately, I can't see that printing very well, but he does have like a yellow looking thermal detonator, which is nice. And something that I really noticed is for these figures, you can see there's little gray outlines on the stormtrooper's back, but for his head, it's just completely black. Thought that was pretty interesting, and has kind of like a stern look under his face print. He's definitely the standout for this minifigure, and probably out of minifigure-wise, this is why most people are going to be buying it if they want some minifigures. He also comes with a mortar, so let's check that out now. The mortar is a pretty basic design, but I do think that it gets the job done very well with a movable claw right there, so it can move up and down. You can also move the legs, adjust them a little bit, but obviously it doesn't like really work, but it looks pretty nice, and I'm kind of surprised that they made a mortar that looks this accurate to what is in the film. For the actual build itself, it is a beast. It is a literal tank. This thing is actually massive. You can like open everything. In fact, right now I'm going to show you with all of the flaps removed what this actual thing looks like. It is a beast. Alright, so for the whole thing open up, it is literally, there's so many things to open up. First off, obviously, you have a little seating area in the front where you have a pilot, and of course you can just fit him right inside of there. And if you actually pull it up, you can see that this thing fits right nicely in, so the pilot can get to his controls. There are obviously the landing bays up here, and on this side as well. Stud shooters on the front, and up on the top of this build. Where you can obviously fit a minifigure inside of here, and like stand them up. So that's pretty cool. Close all the way down. It is pretty hard to close this all the way down, but you can get it done all right. You have the area on the top where you can fit minifigures inside. Well, it's really hard to get in there, but you can fit minifigures inside. You can fit the Mortar Trooper actually in this seat with his backpack and everything. Rotating turret guns on this top, and inside of here you can have crates. I just put them into the studs, but in the real set they have nothing in them. Obviously on the back there are the engines, and of course a pilot seat for that gunning turret area. Now let's get to the exterior details. For the exterior details, I was really surprised on how absolutely sleek this thing is. Like, it just like runs all the way along, nice pieces underneath these rotating turret guns, which are really nice. It can rotate all the way back to here, which is nice. I love that you can kind of see the panels. It's really nice. The top is nicely greeble ball. Nice angles that they got for this top area. One thing I don't really like is how this part will fall off in me a lot. Like when I'm pulling this up, that thing will sometimes fall off. But other than that, like really nice curvature that goes up into the full bone. And of course you have like little open slatches on that side. Looks really clean in some places. There are inverted studs on the bottom to make it, you can kind of slide it around for playability wise. Nice design. I don't really like how you can see the studs there, but it's pretty good other than that. Unfortunately, there are quite a few studs at the top, but obviously that was probably intentional, as we know what LEGO likes to do on these Star Wars sets. I really like the back too. It's a pretty nice, sleek design, so you can just pull it up, boom, it's all in, and it just all looks very, very solid as it builds, and I'm very happy with how it came out. For the value of this set, I would say it is definitely well worth it. I think you're absolutely spending great. $40 for 478 pieces. Good price for piece if you're a price for piece nerd, but it just feels like you're getting a lot of stuff for the price. It's $32. I found it for on Amazon, so you can find it for 20% off quite frequently on many sites, and it's just a real good set to pick up for any Imperial fans out there, just because I absolutely think it is a no-brainer must-buy for a Christmas present or anything like that. Well, now that we've finished with this review, there is going to be another review out tomorrow. It is the review of the Imperial TIE Fighters, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But other than that, we are completely done talking about the Imperial Army Marauder and doing a review of it. I guess I'll see you next time. Goodbye.